first individual team preview of the year. Today we've got the Louisville Cardinals, who I think are a top half of the ACC team. They always pull in great recruiting classes, and that was definitely the case this year. Big outfielder Zion Rose, top 50 recruit, and he is not going to be the face of this team, though, because they have a guy, Eddie King Jr., out in the outfield that has a chance to be the ACC Player of the Year this year if he can get ahead of those Wake Forest guys. I think he has a chance to be something special this year, and I think he's going to be a difference maker, the sophomore. And another guy that's a sophomore that's going to be a difference maker for them is Carson Leggett, who's going to be their number one arm on this team, right-handed pitcher, sophomore, and he's going to have to step up because pitching is going to be a big thing for this team. They return their entire outfield, and they return a lot of guys in this lineup. And so they're going to be able to mash the baseball, which is going to be important for them because their pitching is not really there. They had to go outside, had to get some recruits, and had to get some transfers in because pitching in the ACC actually returning-wise is a little weak. And so they're looking to pick up new guys and see what they can do this year with those guys. I think they have a good chance to be one of the premier teams, honestly, in the ACC. I mean, just they pull in great recruits that have a great chance to develop and become great players. And I think Louisville is going to have a good season. They start the season down in South Florida, in Tampa, by playing Indiana State and South Florida in a tournament. And so if they can get started off right there and then dominate in conference play, maybe even take a game from some of the bigger teams, take 2 games from some of the bigger teams in the ACC, make a run in the ACC tournament, set themselves up for a good spot in a regional, and maybe if they can get out of that regional, I think they have a chance to win a Super and go to the College World Series. It's going to be a tough season for them, though. The pitching just is kind of lackluster, and so if their pitchers can kind of figure it out and step up in a big way this year, they could have a chance to be a super elite team. Louisville, always one of the better programs in the ACC and in college baseball overall. So I'm super excited, honestly, to watch this Louisville team and see, honestly, what they can pull off this year, see if they can do something special and make a run.